Hi, this is Shelley Craft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Cambridge House Vancouver Resource Investment Conference 2014 here in Vancouver. I have with me Edward Miller, Matamec, symbol MHREF on the OTCQX and MAT on the TSX Venture. Ed, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you, Shelley. It's a pleasure to be here with you and your family.
It's good to have you. Let's talk. Tell me about Matamec.
Matamec is the most advanced heavy rare earth project outside of China. We completed our feasibility study in September, and we're now advancing the project to the next phase of pre-development with the second pilot plant and our environmental impact studies. Our project is in Témiscamingue, Quebec, and one of the advantages of this location is that it's in the southern regions, which really helps to bring our CapEx to a much lower level than any of the other projects that are in the feasibility stage.
Has the same effect that's happened to the gold and silver resource companies also happened in rare earth elements?
To answer your question, yes. In 2011, the Chinese restricted the exports considerably. Companies such as Toyota had about 2.5 months without heavy rare earths, which they require to make their hybrid and electric cars. What this did was it drove up the prices significantly, and as a result, we have a strategic partnership today with Toyota, which they have 49% as a joint venture partner on our property. So yes, this happened, and then what has happened in the past year is that there's been a lot of smuggling activity that has happened in China, which has brought down the prices. We're now seeing them stabilize, and they're now starting to head in a more positive upward direction. So we're looking at a much more positive year in 2014, and the key point is that our project is really for 2016, 2017, and we really believe that the prices at that time are going to be much higher.
Where exactly is your mining district?
We're in Quebec, which is a very mining-friendly jurisdiction. We're in the southern part, which is a city called Témiscamingue. It's not far from North Bay, and as I said, this really creates and helps us in keeping our costs lowered because there's a lot of infrastructure that is already established with the forestry sector. So this is an advantage, and one of the reasons that Toyota selected Matamec as its strategic partner.
Which particular rare earth elements are you mining? I know they're heavy, but which ones?
With rare earths, you need to understand that there are 15 elements, and that goes from lights to heavies. There are several big light producers that are coming on market, such as Molycorp or Linus. We're really focused on the heavies, and this is what is required for the hybrid and electric cars, the wind turbines, all the products that we're really using. And the more advanced the technology is, the more that the requirement of the heavies that is needed. You take a Toyota Prius, a cab driver, when they were using a regular Camry, such an example, they were spending $60 a day on gas. Today with a Prius, they're doing $20, $25. So that's a significant savings for a company in their taxi driver and the taxi drive company. So we're well positioned with the heavy rare earths.
What's your background?
My background, degree, marketing, university degree, communications, have done a lot of work in investor relations, 13 years now. Started at a company, Paladin Labs, worked there for 5 years, building their share price. We started at $4.50 a share. Today it's at $128. I left when it was about $12, and fortunately I did keep those shares, so I'm very pleased about that, but really helped in developing Paladin's investor strategy, and then did a lot of work as a consultant with many other different companies, and I'm now taking that to build Matamec.
So where do you see Matamec going, besides what you already described? But as a company in general, are you looking to make more acquisitions? Are you perhaps looking to partner with even more companies than Toyota, obviously?
Matamec is really going to be focused very on its second mini pilot plant that is coming right now, and with the getting up into production at the end of 2016, the beginning of 2017. So this is really our key focus. As a strategy, we're going to be looking and focusing as a niche player in the critical metals. And by doing this, we can really help Matamec in becoming a global player with all these important critical metals that are required in so many of the advanced technology products today.
Who's the CEO?
This is Andre Gauthier. He's been in the company since 2003, has 1.6 million shares with the company. He's been very committed, had discovered actually the heavy rare earth project and helped purchase that with a group of 30,000. And with Toyota putting over 16 million in that project already, what a great investment that he has done for the company.
That's pretty exciting stuff. What is your website?
It is www.matamec.com, MATAMEC.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Edward Miller, Matamec. Two symbols I'm going to give you, so get your pencils ready. MHREF, it's a publicly traded company on the OTC markets, and MAT on the TSX Venture Exchange. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're at Cambridge House, the Resource Investment Conference 2014 here in Vancouver. Ed, pleasure to have you on SNNLive.
Thank you, Shelley, so much, and to your family as well.
Good to have you.